Hi, everybody. This is Nate, and I am so delighted to welcome my co-host Shari from Voices from the Swamps. Hi,
Hi,
Shari.
y'all. Hello, Nathe.
How are you? This is my
Uh,
first show post 20,000 subscribers, so I'm very
very
happy.
good.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
I'm pushing 8,000 now. I'm trying to get to 10. That's my goal.
And you
Get to
will
10
definitely
before the
get
end
to
of the
10.
year.
Oh,
So,
end of year is a given. Yes.
oh, good. Maybe I'll make 15 then by the end of the year. That'd be
That could
nice.
very well be. Yes, yes.
And I've got
So
like over 100 members now, and I'm like, oh my God, this is unreal.
congratulations. Yes, yes.
So I must be doing something right.
You're doing a great job, and I hear a lot of good things about you when
Oh, well,
I
thank you.
talk
I
to
always hear
people.
good things about
Oh,
you.
thank
So
you. It's a lot.
every time somebody mentions your name, the first words out of anyone's mouth is, "He is the nicest man I've ever met." And I'm like, yeah, that's him.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And while we're
So,
talking channels, maybe you want to share a little bit what's on your channel coming up before we start our deep dive.
um, well, for today, it's I'm doing a live with Sun Psychic Jean. So that's more personal
Hmm.
and mediumship because Jean is just a phenomenal medium. Oh my God. She can snap into it. Boom. I'm like, God, how do you do that? She's slowly been trying to help me get better at it, but she is just like a switch with her. She just flips it on and off. I'm like, I got to get to that point. So that's 2 o'clock Central Time this afternoon. We run about an hour, and then
Nice.
at 4 o'clock this afternoon Central Time is my members meeting. So that'll be on Zoom. I'll be sending out the link in just a little bit. I'm sure people are starting to panic. And then tonight is the slumber party with
Party.
Ramon.
Well, you
And
have a busy day.
today's a busy day.
Mhm.
Yes, I
Yes.
stacked up a bunch of stuff back to back. And yesterday I had a new person on with me. Her name is Diane G. She does Akashic record
Occurred.
readings and healings and just delightful. She's from the Philippines. And
Oh,
so we had kind of had to finagle our schedules to get it to work right because when we met, it was like 5 a.m. her time. I'm like, oh my
oh.
God, I didn't realize it was that early. She's like, no, I get up early anyway. And I'm like,
Uh,
okay, good. Because it's like with me now with this, you're like late afternoon, right?
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Past five
So
o'clock. Yep, yeah, and it's early. I mean, early morning for you. Yes.
it's well, mid-morning. It's 11
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's almost lunchtime.
Time.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I've had time to get up, wake up,
Get some
got the
breakfast.
kitchen clean, got the
Yes.
dishwasher running, got my face put on, walked the dog. I got a lot done this morning, so I was like, let's get ahead of myself here. Yeah, because usually I take it easy in the mornings on my day off, but I thought, no, I got a bunch of stuff today. I need to just get up and get it rolling. So,
Good.
um,
So for
what
this
about you?
show,
What you
well,
got?
I, for this, oh, what I have got, I have, well, a members show late, for me, it's today, so that would be 2 p.m. Eastern. And I'm not sure this video will be up by the time I do this show because it's coming up soon.
Yeah.
But I also have my regular, oh yeah, tomorrow, Sunday, the usual 5 p.m. Eastern live readings that I always do on Sundays. But exciting news, I will be recording the second episode of Meet the Psychic Press with
Oh,
three
this
new
that was
people.
so
Yes.
good. I
So
so
three new
enjoyed
people.
watching that.
Yes. So it's a whole new format. I frankly don't think it's ever been done on YouTube with a psychic where
No.
members are part of the show. And so there's been like a really good feedback about it on the format.
Yeah, you
A
had
couple
Andrew
things,
with you last time.
yes, a
He's
couple
such a
things,
sweetheart.
yes. A couple things we can, it was kind of the pilot. It was the first. And so um we are, but right now it's holding like an every week show as long as I can find m-
Two or three
subscribers,
people.
members
Yeah.
that are willing to put themselves in front of a couple thousand people. So,
It's a little daunting, I will admit, it's
so I mean,
uh
yes, and not everyone wants to get through that, but I think it's fun. So, yes,
yeah.
that's really what's coming.
Well, it
Um,
makes it real for those watching because they
yes,
see other people like
people,
them
yes,
who are just subscribers or who are members.
it's real. It makes
This
it
isn't just some
real.
bot name. This is
Yeah.
a real person asking real questions.
Uh-huh.
And
A-
so
And I
I
don't get,
really enjoyed your
oh,
premiere
thank you.
episode. That was really
I
good.
I don't get the questions in advance. This is as live as that can be. And so yeah, it's kind of exciting too. I have no idea what the questions will be. It's like in the presidential debates. So
Right.
so yeah, it's exciting. It is really exciting. People love the format.
And they asked
So
some really good
very good
questions on
questions.
that
Yes.
first show. So,
Mm-hmm.
it's like put your thinking cap on and
Yes.
let's stay away from the conspiracy theory crap and ask some really good questions. And
Questions,
they
yes,
did.
and some of
Yeah.
them are more spiritual, which people actually enjoy, not just politics. So, with all that being said, we're gonna do today. It's actually two mini deep dives. The one we are about to start right now will be about Trump, Putin, Zelensky, the whole, I'm sure everyone, Alaska, just dropping keywords here so everyone knows. But then we're gonna do another mini deep dive after. It would be a separate video. And that was actually a good idea from Shari about the whole DC Trump taking over aspect. So, starting with, the whole meet up yesterday, my first question was to the cards and to you, what did actually happen? Because, I mean, they went to this press conference to say it was a success, very useful, but there was nothing. There was no absolutely nothing.
I haven't even watched it yet. So I'm
Okay.
really coming in at cold.
Okay.
So
Well,
I like
that's
that.
actually perfect. Basically, and I'm not giving you too much, but I'll give you kind of the short version of it. Um, they both said it was a good meeting, but there was no deal. They just said there was nothing. It basically was completely empty. Now it appears that Trump wants to speak to Zelensky on Monday. So,
He thinks he's going to push Zelensky around. He got another
yes.
thing coming. So
Okay. First question, what did actually happen at the summit? What did
well, I've
w-
already drawn because I was just like, whatever
yep,
questions come up, give me the cards I need.
yep,
So
yep.
I'm
Okay,
just
and then
doing
get
a
started,
pair,
Shari. Yes, while
so
I
a pair for
get
each.
started, yes.
First one on yours is what was actually done. First thing was a policy overhaul. They're trying to figure out how to get around policies already in place to benefit them and not Zelensky and Ukraine. And then I got working on a solution. So this
Okay.
is their cover. They were working on a solution for this. Then I got the Hierophant. So they're trying to take it through what appears to be official institutional channels by going through the Hierophant here. They're looking at um well now if we take it down this road, it's going to look like we were doing everything above board when that's not what's been happening. And then I got the what card is this? The Eight of Pentacles. So they're thinking that they can kind of lie their way into looking like they're working at stuff, but it's still a deceit because while yeah, they're working hard at it, they're not doing what they said they're doing, and they're actually working against what they say they're doing. And then the last two cards I got was an
Oh,
explosive situation.
situation.
Yeah, big time, followed by lies and deception, which is the middle name for Dumpy and Pootie. So
Yes.
that's they know no other way. So yeah, I'm
I'm
not getting anything really
so
good with it.
aligned with your cards. I'm so
Oh,
aligned.
good.
First card is the Emperor, and this is just Trump's show, and this is a lot of show for his MAGA people, a distraction from the Epstein files and whatnot. This is him trying to make some news. The lovers, I feel that the two of them really kind of found ways to scratch your back, you scratch my back. There's clearly some joint interest there that were happening. Look at the next three cards. We start with the moon, the lies, the deceit, the shadow. It's not finished. The devil, which is also um, kind of a similar card actually as in the Rider Waite as the lovers. It's basically that love hate relationship. The
Yeah,
ties to my enemy that is my friend, that sort of energy. The Seven of Cups, the cards of illusions and deceit. So
it goes
that
right along
clearly
with what I had.
shows
Yeah.
is a lot of falsehood. Next two cards are very interesting. It leaves one person alone, which I believe is Zelenskyy. Um,
Uh-huh.
and interesting final card is Death. Something's not going through here. Like this, there's something that is being stopped. It's almost like they think they have it all figured out in the background, but it's just I don't think it's gonna go where they want it to go. It's like a backdoor deal, and I've always felt that. And they say they don't have a deal, but I think they have a deal, and it's a deal
Well,
that Zelensky is not gonna like.
well, and I know Trump has been trying to figure out how to give all of Ukraine's natural resources, all of the crystals and whatnot that are
The minerals and
predominant in
yeah,
that, the minerals and everything that is used on so many things that is just like abundant in abundance in Ukraine from what I've read. And he's trying to figure out a way to give that to Hootie and
Putin.
let him be the one to say what can and can't be dug up or sold or anything. And Zelensky has already told him that is a definite no-go.
No
They've already tried this several times and he's
times.
just flat refused. So,
It was
um,
very disturbing because there was this photo of the two of them is like pursuing peace. Well, how can Putin be on a flag with pursuing peace where is the attacker? That is
it,
just so
exactly.
gross. That makes no sense to me.
It's insulting,
And
is what it
it's
is.
insulting. How would you, how the free world would have felt like Hitler would go on a banner pursuing peace? It's kind of the same thing. That would have been shocking during World War II. So I don't get that at all. But clearly, I'm very happy to see our readings. Like, there's a lot of falseness, fake
Yeah.
deals, arrangements. So, next question. What will happen then on Monday with the Trump Zelensky discussion?
See what we get here.
Trump Zelensky discussion.
Oh my God, I love these cards.
Trump Zelensky.
Ay, 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 ay. Okay,
Oh, yeah, go
starting
ahead.
out. First thing I got, intimidation tactics. That's the first thing he's gonna try to do is uh, tried to strong arm Zelensky into, well, we know what's best for you kind of nonsense.
Yes.
And then I got environment concerns. Are we talking minerals here, people? Because he's after the mineral rights in Ukraine because they are in such abundance and are heavily needed throughout the world. Then I got big news. They're going to make big news out of
Yes.
this. Whatever, he's going to have his people there to yak, 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 talk it all up. And then I got submarine underwater. And I was like, submarine underwater. And I thought, this is Trump. Jumpy Pants is underwater in a lot of things and he's
Yes.
struggling. People are turning against him left and right. I heard something earlier this morning that there are military who are now walking off the lines and saying, yeah, no, we're not doing this anymore. And that the hotline that military can call if they are being coerced into doing illegal acts, they said that the hotline for that is blowing up. They can't keep up with the amount of calls. And I'm like, holy smokes, that's pretty bad. And then the last thing I got, our favorite guy here, the devil. Um, so Dumpy Pants is going to be looking to again strong arm Zelensky. You know that
Yes.
that's coming along with these intimidation tactics. You got
Yes.
the devil right next to him. He's like, yeah, yeah, we're going to do it my way. And Zelensky, I got the Ace of Wands. Now I know it has particular meanings, but in this, I look at this and I see Zelensky bopping him on the head with it, saying, "No, we don't have a deal. Go on with yourself." I mean, go back to your master and tell him no, there is no deal. And that until he withdraws and stops this war, there will never be a deal. And that's where Zelensky and Ukraine are coming. And when I got this up, and I thought, okay, I know it doesn't mean this, but the first picture in my
Yes.
head was Zelensky just going whop on to Dumplin's head, like, yeah, no, we're not playing this game.
We
And
haven't
so,
lost that many people
hey,
to
hush.
just, we haven't lost all these people to give up
Yeah.
20% of our territory, all the minerals or everything. There's clearly something about money. It is also, it's
Hmm.
not just the money aspect is key to this.
That ties in with this
Yes,
being
the
underwater.
money, and it's both sides. Trump says, I won't give you, it's money and resources. I think Trump is exercising a lot of pressure. Did you, by the way, sorry, did you finish your
Yeah,
reading?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. The Ten of Wands, the pressure, it's
Hmm.
the pressure. Trump's gonna put a lot of pressure on Zelensky playing, I don't give you this amount that you need to continue the war. This needs to stop. I have it all figured out with Putin. But I see Zelensky like as the high priestess, almost like, well, I can't agree to this. I have to take this. This is potentially even saying I don't have the authority without the parliament, without, like I can't.
Yeah.
I need to bring that to my country and see what happens. Trump is very eager. I get the Ten of Cups and the Three of Cups. It is too much. He wants to bring, like, it's a fake
Oh, yeah.
happiness. It's not real. That this is almost putting fireworks to say it's done. His only interest is to
That
big
matches the big
news, the big
news.
news. That's the only interest. The whole world is getting involved. I feel like there's going to be clearly comments from the Europeans, from other countries that
Oh,
are going
yeah.
to be witnessing this. It feels to me like this meeting, it's almost like, I get the sense like almost Trump will announce something, but it won't, Zelensky would not approve. It's almost like Trump's going to rush an announcement, but it's actually not going to be that true.
Right. Right, right, right.
And that's why it's an explosive to your card, explosive situation, because
Hmm.
it's a lie.
Yeah. That's why this stick comes in handy.
Yes.
You're gonna be beating them away with it. Um, oh God, yes. And I think you're right. Zelensky's going to use the stalling tactic of I've got to talk to my parliament and my people first. But I get the very strong feeling that that's just a delaying
It's a
tactic
delaying
because he
tactic.
already knows what his parliament
Of
and what his
course.
people are standing
Like
for,
for
and they're not playing this game. They're like, no, we're not playing this. You get on with yourself. Um, yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. Um.
let's put a card. I think I want to look at a card or two for Putin, a card or two for Trump, and then a card for two for Zelensky to kind of get a sense of after the meeting, after, let's just after that Monday meeting and everything is said, where everyone's going to be. Like, what are going to be the energies for Trump? Okay, for Trump. Let's just start for Trump. Where are going to be the energies for Trump? How Trump's going to feel next week? Let's just say next week about this whole thing. What is Trump's going to feel next week? Ah, okay. I get the fool. So
Oh
he's
yeah.
gonna feel like a fool, like he's been fooled. It's not working. And then the Six of Swords, like he has to go back. Maybe he has to even go back to Putin. He has to. He has to go back somewhere. What did you get?
Mourning a loss.
Loss.
Dumpy's gonna be really upset because he's got to go back to Pootie and say,
Yes.
yeah, it's a no-go. And because of this foreign occupation,
Nation.
he's not biting on this apple. He's
No.
like, yeah, no, the talks can't even begin until they withdraw and stop this.
Yes. Good point.
Until that point happens, there is no discussion. And then I got the Eight of Wands because Dumpy's trying to push this. Hurry up, hurry up. We got
Accelerate.
to make a decision. Let's. And Zelensky's going to be putting a fire in his,
Yes.
dumping water on his fire,
Fire.
saying, yeah, no,
Yeah.
we're not going to do that real fast. So,
Yeah. I
yeah.
agree. Okay. How will Putin feel after all this?
So now we're going Putin.
Next
Let's
week.
see
How
what we
will
get.
Putin feel? Putin. Oh, very interesting.
Jesus.
It's interesting. I get two cards. I'll get started. The first card is the Five of Cups. There's a disappointment. But I have the Nine of Cups, which is like the wish card. So in a way, there's something he's not happy about, and there's something that he's happy about. It's like a 50-50. It's almost like he played out Trump. I think that's like the happy, but the pressure is gonna be back on him again. That's how I would read this.
Yeah. Ten of Swords. He feels stabbed in the back.
Back by
Booty is
Trump's
very upset because Trump is not providing
finding the
what he
deal.
wants him to provide. And then I got future time. So he's gonna
Delay.
maybe delay. Yeah, let's put this off a little bit further and see what else we can do. But then I got health regulation.
Ooh,
And I know out of the couple of little clips and pictures I saw, Hootie does not look well at all. I mean, I seriously, at one point, I was like, is that even him? Or is that
yeah.
somebody filling in for him? And I wasn't getting a clear answer on that, but I was getting there's something serious with his health going on that's really kind of scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
And then let's look at how Zelensky will feel next
All
week
right.
after all this. How Zelensky will feel. Hmm. We'll get one more. I got the Nine of Pentacles. Like he's getting resources, there is getting support and resources. But the Five of Wands, the war continues. The war continues. Let me get one more card for Zelensky. Judgment, some news, communication. Like I feel like he's in talks with Europeans and a lot. Yeah, it's a lot going on next week.
All right. Well, I had one fly out, but I'm gonna draw one from the same deck. See what it says. Eight of Wands again.
Again,
Look what come back up.
acceleration.
He's gonna push it. Yeah, no, we can make a decision right now. Decisions no in the story. That's what I hear him in my head
Yeah,
saying. The answer's no. Full stop. You don't need to go any further. The answer's no. Um, but then I got solution to the problem.
oh.
And this is, I think, NATO and the European
Mm,
Union reaching out to Ukraine, other countries that are there on the border of Russia that are reaching out saying, stick to your guns, we got your back.
yes.
That's the strongest message I get from those around Ukraine and around Zelensky is don't give in. We got your back. We're not going to abandon you like the US abandoned you. We're here to
Yep,
stay.
yep.
And what a horrible thing that is to think that that's what we've done is we've abandoned him. This is the one that flew out. Environment concerns. That's bringing it right back to those minerals again.
Minerals.
And
Yes.
Zelensky's like, yeah, no, the minerals are not for negotiation.
No.
Period.
Yes.
No. Full stop. And then I got improved situation
Situation. Oh.
with his support from everyone else around him. That's going to keep helping him improve the situation.
Situation.
I mean, things are rough over in Ukraine right now. That's
No
not
doubt.
a joking matter. But they are better taken care of, just the people in general, than the Russians are. Dumpy had to do some finagling. I heard one of the pundits talking about it the other day that he managed to rework something, and then all of a sudden now Putin's got resources. And they're like, what did he do and how did he get money to Putin? But he got money to him some kind of way. Our money, our tax money.
My God.
And so I don't know what he did or how he did it. They weren't sure. They just were seeing like the outer tendrils of Trump was pulling a stunt. What was it he was doing now? It led into DC. He was doing something there, and now all of a sudden, Putin has this money and these resources, and they're able to bring in aid to Russia. So because the people were ready to completely revolt because they're going hungry. Think Gaza.
Yes.
That's Russia in a lot of respects. The people are they're hungry, they don't have work. They're losing family members left, right, center, up, down, all around because they keep
Yes.
getting sent off to fight a war that they don't believe in without the proper equipment to fight a war with. I mean, they're like bringing their shotguns because they're not given a military rifle, you know. They're having to try to make their own what was it I heard them talking about? They have to make their own kind of like uh
Gear.
uh, protection vest
Yeah.
and stuff for
Yeah.
them to wear because they don't have the military. Because Putin and the oligarchs have been stealing the country blind for the last, what, 15, 20 years, while putting out that they had the greatest army in the world, blah, 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 blah. They were pocketing all the money, so nothing was upgraded. People weren't being paid. They had a very
Yes.
low military presence. It was all talk, no, it was just all talk. And when Putin decided to attack Ukraine, that was one of the first things that was coming out was like, these people are showing up and they don't have guns. They don't have ammunition.
No,
They don't
no
have
equipment.
uniforms. They don't
No.
have hard hats. They don't have, they don't have boots. I mean, you had teenage girls that were when they would pull up into an area and then get out to like go check things out, you had teenage girls, I watched the videos of it, who were sneaking into their tanks and driving off with them. I mean, because they watched something on YouTube to show how you start a Russian tank.
Wow.
And they would go jump in it and they'd start it up and take off. And then they would come back and their tank is gone, or their Humvees are gone or whatever.
Wow.
It was hilarious. And this was back in the beginning, like the first 6 months. I remember I remember watching videos on that. Think I've even got some of them saved. I'd have to go look for them. Um, you had grandmothers that were meeting the military to their face and literally like shaming them like a grandmother would. Like, what are you doing? You should be ashamed of yourself, There was that one infamous clip with some grandmother throwing sunflower seeds at the military and said, "Here, take these so that we can put flowers on your grave because you're not coming out of here alive."
Oh.
And it was like, whoa, grandma means business. I mean, it was like, whoa, that's like really in your face. So
Interesting. Yeah.
Zelensky's got a lot more support,
Hmm.
a lot of people with solutions to those problems. And he's like, okay, you're backing me. You got to move. Now's the time to go. I mean, he still has vets and stuff that are going over there and signing up with the Ukrainian army. That's what a lot of our retired veterans were doing, going over
Uh,
there to
help
show them
out.
how to use
Yes.
the equipment and how to fight better and how to do blah blah blah. And it's like, yeah, that was very much needed. So,
I have one last question.
okay.
It's an important one. It's on the topic of the children of Ukraine that were taken by Russia and
Yes.
they are nowhere to be found. I have
Yeah.
read, I don't know if this is true. I have read that Melania wrote a letter to Putin telling we need your help to get those children back home or safe or whatever. Is it even true? I don't know. But was was there any discussion about the children during this summit? Was there any kind of solution, discussion? Was that even brought up? Is it a lie that she sent that letter? The children of Ukraine. What was there anything discussed in the summit regarding the children of
The first
Ukraine?
thing I heard when you first asked the question it was like Spirit was telling me, correction, the lost children of
Yeah.
Ukraine. And so it's like how lost are they? Like you said, can we get them back? Can we locate them? Have they been shipped off to parts unknown?
Oh my God.
Uh, like that card. I mean, it doesn't surprise me, but I don't like it.
No, well, I have maybe something similar. Let me get started. Um,
Okay.
the first card is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, it's that jungle, that trade, almost as if they were traded. And I get the King of Pentacles for money. I feel that they were even, you know, given, or I see people, oligarch or people involved in the Russian government taking possession of some of these children, and it's very disheartening. And but I got deaf, and so I don't know if they're actually. I mean, I assume some are alive, but some probably are not, and
Yeah.
that's very, very, very
Or if they are alive, they
uh,
wish they weren't
refreshing.
for
But
wherever it is they've been brought.
we can look at death as it not necessarily literal, but it could be that it's the end of a situation and there's no coming back. But in any case, I am not very hopeful based on this reading of them coming back to Ukraine because it looks like, yeah. And the next card I pull one more, the Fool, like there's it's an end. It's like it's they seem to be in Russia and not coming back.
Yeah. First thing I got was selfish agenda. This, well, the next one that came with it was deal made.
Yeah,
So whatever it is that they're doing with these
transaction.
children, it's the deal's already been made. So I don't know if it's going to be possible to get them back, especially if they were sent elsewhere or
Yeah,
promised elsewhere. They
well,
may not even have left yet, but just being promised elsewhere. I got prepare and stock up. I think that this feels like it's just another means to make a few bucks
yeah.
selling those kids. But then I got fake news. So I'm like, okay, maybe they mean fake news that she sent that letter. I mean, I don't
That
know.
could
I've
be,
not
yes,
seen, it seems to me like if she had sent it and it was legit, we would see it. Somebody would have leaked it by now, you know. I don't know how soon it was
yes.
or it's been, but it
The fake news
so
could
I
also
don't know if
be,
it's her that it's the fake
mhm,
news or if it's the response that they're given that will be fake. You know, that, oh no, that
yes,
I'm so sorry these children have died or they've been shipped on somewhere else,
yes.
or which may be true in some respects, but not in the way that people think it would be through. And then I got the Page of Swords. So you're looking at messages coming in, information coming in. There are people that are seriously looking and trying to
Trying to
locate these
find,
children. Not just Ukrainians, but other nations are seriously trying to follow the trail of what happened to those kids once they were taken. I can't imagine the horror of that as a child, to be stolen from your family, from your parents, your friends, your siblings, whatever, and being put into some hellhole. I mean, who knows where
where?
they've been stashed, and then told, Yeah, well, your parents gave you up, or because they're going to
A
lie to them.
lie. They're gonna
They're going
lie.
to make them. That also could be the fake news. They're
News.
going to
Yeah.
lie to these kids and tell them, yeah, well, your mom and dad signed a paper. They signed you away. They won't have to deal with you anymore. Now, what is that going to do to the psyche of those kids thinking mom and dad didn't care and signed me away to be taken by this foreign country? The last thing I got was the Two of Cups. So she's trying to, it feels like she's trying to make it look like she's working a deal. Again, this card keeps popping up in my face, fake news.
News.
Um, she doesn't really care. She's doing something for the looks of it. There's something behind it, something she's going to gain from it. It appears that
She
she's
maybe.
seriously looking for these children and stuff.
Yes.
I mean, we already know what she thinks of kids,
Yes.
best seen and not heard, or best not seen or heard. And again, I keep getting that deal
Yeah,
made. There's
made.
some kind of deal that got made for these kids. There's something I want to say, but I don't want to get anybody in trouble. Um,
Say it in a different way, maybe.
that's what I'm trying to figure out how to say this differently. Um, for entertainment purposes
It is
only, YouTube.
only.
What do I know? I'm just throwing cards. Um, it has sort of come to light that there is a major children's network, I guess one
Mm,
could say, uh, with the abuse and or sale of kids. That's
yeah.
about the nicest way I can say that without coming right out and saying it. So who's involved in these dealings? Who's the partnerships in these dealings? Who is it that's moving these kids from here and there and oh well, this little girl fits the bill for what this older gentleman is looking for, or this little boy will fit just fine with this wealthy woman's proclivities, shall we say.
Yeah.
That's just my stomach is
But
literally
I
going.
mean, when you
It's,
were saying that, I mean, I couldn't help thinking of Epstein
mm,
because it's
yeah.
kind of a whole
And how
system.
Ghislaine has suddenly been moved to a minimum security prison and granted work relief so she can leave the prison during the day to go work. Um, what is her job?
Well,
What has
hopefully
her
it's not
job been? Her
uh,
job has been
hope
recruiting children
trying
to provide services
services
for very unscrupulous gentlemen and some women as well who have the money to pay for.
that
Yeah, it's a sickening thought, but it's like, what? So she's what? Are they not going to be bringing her kids to vet to see which ones are going to be the best ones to put in this ring? And that
I know.
one's not going to cooperate. We'll send them to the work camp. I'm just saying, what kind of job is she going to do on a work release program when
Well, that was her
done,
job. You're absolutely right. That was her job.
all she's ever done is
Recruiting.
recruit and groom children. Because I don't care if you're 4 or if you're 14. If you're 6 or if you're 16, you're still a child.
Yes.
And it's very easy to make these children think that this is the best way out
Well,
of a
yeah, that
bad
was
situation
what
for
was
themselves.
happening
It
at
would be
Mar-a-Lago with the girl and
right.
telling you
And
that I can you there was a girl learning how to be a massage therapist
yeah,
and
or we'll put you through
she
college, or
we gonna help you be a massage therapist for wealthy people. That was how they were recruited.
they just don't tell them in the beginning what parts they're massaging.
Oh,
So,
yes.
yeah.
So I feel like there's a connection there. I just feel it.
Hmm.
Um, I think we're gonna kind of close with that and do our other deep dive. Shari, just for purpose of time, that was kind of a focus on this whole Russia, Trump, Ukraine situation, and I think we covered kind of the energies that are coming up and current. So
Yeah.
we're gonna leave you with that.
I don't want to go any deeper right now on
No, I
that.
mean we kind of went
It's,
sideways, but it was kind of connected. Um,
yeah.
for those of you that are interested, we are doing another deep dive. It's going to be a separate video. It was suggested by Shari, and it's an interesting topic on the whole Trump DC situation. So if you're interested about that, join us on the other video, and we'll continue our deep dive there. So see you there, and see you on another video. Thank you, and thank you, Shari.
Thank you. You're very welcome. I love doing these with you.
Likewise.